Aussie Destinations Unknown, you know me. This is Donna.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, now we're moving on to the cooking questions. So someone said would love to see more of you using your cooking skills, and that's fine. We can't obviously touch on that now.
We love Miriam's meals.
Oh, we love Donna's meals.
We love each other's
let's
meals.
explain what happened yesterday. Their fridge freezer in the back of their car, the plug came out and everything defrosted. So Donna had to do a big cook-up right after our big day of exploring, which is great for us because we got invited over for dinner. We got to eat some of, what do you call it, pastagna?
Oh, a pagana. I made a pagana, which is basically lasagna, but I didn't have any lasagna sheets, so we used pasta.
So she calls it pagana. We're like, oh, this is great. It was a delicious meal. So favourite meals on the road. Well, my new favourite meal is Donna's pagana. But I think before we touch on favourite meals, we should also point out that both of our vans, well, our van is entirely gasless. You have gas just for your heating.
Just for our shower, yes.
Just for the heating and the hot water.
Yeah, heating and hot water.
So both of us are gasless with cooking.
Yes.
So when we say what are our favourite recipes, they're all cooked either on the induction cooktop, in the air fryer, or in the Thermomix. Donna has had a Thermomix for 13 years.
Oh, mine's the old school one.
She's still got the original and has replaced the blades 5 times.
5 times, and I've replaced the front panel twice.
I think she's due for an upgrade.
No.
But yeah, so we do use those appliances all the time. So when it comes to our favourite meals, mine, super easy. We love Mexican, so I do a big batch of Mexican mince, and then we have it in wraps. We have Mexican bowls, we have like fajitas, we have all sorts of Mexican stuff. I've always got shredded chicken that I do in the Thermomix. I'll drop a link to the recipe here.
Which is wonderful, because Miriam just gave that to me yesterday, and I'm like, why have you never given this to me before? No.
You literally throw your chicken thighs or your breasts into the Thermomix, you cook it up, and then you reverse it, and it's done. Your shredded chicken's done.
Not in the steamer basket, by the way, just
straight
in case.
In the bowl.
Yeah, just straight in the bowl. That's what blew me away. And it was so easy. Oh, my goodness.
So we've always got, and now Donna will have too,
Yep.
always got shredded chicken in the freezer. So you can pull it out, you can make quesadillas, you can make fajitas, you can make enchiladas, you can make anything you want with that.
Lovely.
So Mexican is probably one of our favourites, and the other one is pizza. For me, that is my 100% favourite. And we just use a flatbread base, like a wrap or a tortilla or whatever, gluten-free, whatever, and we put our toppings on it, and it cooks in 6 minutes in the air fryer. So those are my two go-to. We have heaps of other favourite meals, obviously, but those are my 2 favourites.
Yes.
What are yours, Donna?
Very similar, to be honest.
Can I say 2? Yes, I did. Mexican and pizza.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have 2. I have lots. Oh, but it's all just quick, easy meals.
You can go with. Okay,
Yeah.
two of you.
Okay. Oh, the kids love fajitas and pizza as well.
I had my dinner cooking the other night, and I went to Donna's van, and she was cooking pizza, and she made me a pizza, and I ate her pizza, and then I went back to my van and ate my quesadilla. So I had pizza and Mexican in the same night.
We do have a lot of that, don't we? We have Mexican. We both eat a lot of Mexican and a lot of pizza. Yeah.
It's because it's so easy and it tastes so good.
It's good. And also, my favourite meal on the road, that's what the kids like mostly. Mine is the chicken cashew coconut curry in the Thermomix, the 3-level dish that you cook at once. Because it steams all the veggies, it steams the chicken, and you're making a beautiful sauce at the same time underneath it. And then it's better than a takeaway.
It's
Thai. Good. Oh, it's beautiful.
Actually, another one I do a lot is I make a big satay. Satay sauce in the Thermomix, and I just leave it in the fridge, and then I get my mince out, and I'll make like satay with the mince, and I'll throw all the veggies into it, or I'll do like satay chicken or something. Yes,
I had someone say to me one time, so you must spend a lot of money, like, eating out all the time, and I was like, what? What do you mean? No, we cook but how do you cook in the van? They said. I went. I was really confused. I thought I was waiting to see if there were cameras and I was being pranked or something.
Yeah, how do you cook in the van?
I was like, what do you mean, how do I cook in the van? I cook like in the van like you would at home. And they could not get through their head how I cook in a van.
Yeah.
That really
Some
blew me
people
away.
don't really understand.
We're having a roast tonight.
Yeah, Greg's over there sorting out the roast while we're in here
it's
having
all
a
prepped.
chat.
He just has to stick the probe in and throw it in the air fryer. But that blows me away. How do you cook in a van? It's the same as you cook at home.
So actually, talking air fryers, you guys all know I love my Philips XXL, which is a basket air fryer, which is really, really handy. Donna has
the Ninja Foodie XL grill. It's a weird one. You'll have to look it up. It's like
a lot longer, but it's kind of...
It's like a rectangular shape with rounded corners, and the lid opens up. like a mini barbecue, like a little Weber.
Yeah,
It's
really
different.
cool. And she needed that one because she's feeding 5. We're only feeding 2, and ours is fine for that.
But for the 5, it's just a bit more
Yeah.
surface area in the base, so I can fit the whole chook and the veggies all around it. And
Yeah.
But it's a cracker. I love it.
Oh, I just thought of your favourite meal, and it's got a very rude name. We call it the camels. Or the donkey. You know, you get it from Aldi.
Oh yes, the big pork.
It looks like a camel.
The pork loin from Aldi. That's
Pork
amazing. We had another name for it, but we won't say that one. The kids came in a pack, and the kids are like, "Oh my god, what is that?"
We're trying new things tonight.
Yes, but that's great. The pork loin from Aldi in the air fry with the veggies all down the side of it,
Yeah.
and like 45 minutes, some steamed veggies on the side, and it's beautiful.
That actually comes to another one of our favourite meals, which is from Aldi. 2 of them actually, the pork Scotch fillets and
yum.
the what's the steak? It's not porterhouse, it's the other one.
Scotch
Scotch fillet. Scotch fillet.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever the steak.
can't
The
afford
steak from
steak.
Aldi that comes in the vacuum sealed things. They're $7 each, and we've never had a bad one. They are amazing. On the pan, delicious.
It did look good, honestly, when I saw that.
Right, so that's favourite meals. Next question, what do you do for fresh fruit and vegetables when you stay off-grid for a week or 2, or do you just use a lot of frozen goods?
I hate frozen veggies, I'll be honest. They're just like mush. Unless I'm doing them in the fast chicken. Oh, that's another favourite meal, the fast chicken curry in the Thermomix. Sorry, but yeah,
That's
that
one of
uses frozen veggies. But I can usually get about 2 weeks out of my veggies. Our fridges.
We've got the same 224 Dometic.
Yeah, they have a fair bit of fruit and
Crisper.
veggie storage down the bottom. And
Yeah.
I've also got a 90-litre Dometic in the back of the car too. So I stock it up, and my veggies will last 2 weeks. But then
Yeah.
after that... Because 2 weeks on the road is easy for us.
we
because that's how
haven't
we
really done a lot of trips where we've been completely away from all stores for more than 2 weeks. Like when we were in the outback, we'd go for like 8-9 days,
Yeah.
and then you'd go to some tiny little shop somewhere where you could get a few things. I remember Campedia, the only thing we could get was a lettuce. It was like 100 days old. So it was like,
Oh,
okay, so we
my
didn't do any
goodness.
fresh fruit or vegetables while we were locked down in Campedia.
Yeah.
And then we had to resort to frozen stuff and canned food. But generally 2 weeks, everything lasts.
Yeah, I definitely
And
get
to
2
be
weeks.
fair, Mexican doesn't require a lot of fresh food.
No.
Pizza doesn't require a lot of fresh food either.
No, yeah. I mainly just use the fresh fruit and veggies for stir fries and curries.
Yeah.
And,
Or the
steamed
frozen,
veggies.
the frozen ones.
Oh.
You use the frozen one for your curries and stuff, don't you?
Sorry. No, that's only the fast chicken curry that I do for Greg
okay.
and I, because the kids don't like that because I make it very hot. That's when I'll use the frozen veggies. But yeah, everything else is all fresh. But
I've
tonight,
always got
steamed broccoli, cauliflower,
bags
carrot.
of frozen cauliflower in there because I throw it in the Thermomix to make cauliflower mash, because we obviously eat low carb most of the time, so everything we eat is either low carb,
I clearly don't.
somewhat low carb, and preferably gluten-free. So yeah, we do a lot of cauliflower mash. I've always got bags of cauliflower, and then you just throw that into the Thermomix with butter and whiz it up, and you've got cauli mash.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question. Thinking of buying an Ecopot or Thermopot, do you use yours regularly? You don't have one of those.
I don't have one.
So I do have the Thermo server, not Thermomix, Thermo server. And that, I don't use it all the time, no, but I use it exactly the same amount of times as I would have used my slow cooker at home. It's basically a slow cooker that you don't need electricity for. So whenever I want to make a slow cooked meal, if we're going to be traveling for like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours in that day, I'll prep it in the morning. It'll be ready when we get there. It just cooks in the van. So no, I don't use it a lot, but would I get rid of it? No, because when I use it, I really like it.
And it does work well because I've tasted it when we were travelling in the outback together. She cooked in the morning, and when she got there,
What did I cook?
had a
What was
taste.
it?
It was a
Was it
beef
stroganoff?
dish. It was
The beef stroganoff, you can cook the stroganoff in there, and you can cook the rice in the top.
But it was. I was surprised. The meat was tender. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's
And
really
I did
easy.
think of getting one, but
You can also cook in them in oven bags. So we used to have the Jayco Caravan, and we did not have an inverter. I don't even know if we had solar panels on the top. I can't even remember the setup in there, but we didn't have a whole lot of water either.
Yeah.
So I remember doing a roast, but I cooked it in the oven bag in the thermocooker. And when we got there, you take it out.
Interesting.
You cook, get your meal already, and all the hot water that has been in the bag that you cooked it in, you can wash your dishes with.
Oh,
So it's actually a water
I
saver
like
as
that.
well. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So answering the question, no, don't use it a lot, but love it when I do use it.